Hey there, it's Saturday, January 27th, 2024. This is day 20 of the 60-day Rapid Revenue Acceleration Challenge for More Profit Rocket. My activities for the day, um, didn't do a whole lot of things on this Saturday. I took a kind of like a little breather, but I did respond to the U.S. Director of Accountants and Small Business at Intuit, who had responded to my connection note, though she didn't accept my connection request. And I just wanted to connect with her and see if maybe she's the person I ought to connect with to share what I'm doing with Profit Stash and how that could help accountants. And in particular, I was wondering if she was responsible for bookkeeping services, servicing bookkeepers who use QuickBooks. And if so, she's hopefully the person to speak with. I did respond to Gina, the social entrepreneur and current entrepreneur in residence at the Nelson Center for Entrepreneurship at Brown, and she sent a great email to me asking if Fathom HQ is similar to what Profit Stash does. So the answer is yes and no, but you'll see in the outcomes section how her email, why I'm pointing it out, because it led me to realize that I need an FAQ for the website. So further activities, yesterday I mentioned I had blocked out time for LinkedIn outreach, but I didn't reach out to anybody new today. I just took some time to write out an FAQ based on inspired by Jana's email, and just took some time off to chill out. So I wanted to show you what I came up with. She asked if Fathom, again, was similar to what Profit Stash is. And I said that, first I thanked her for asking a very practical question. And I said that Fathom is indeed a valuable tool in the financial analysis and reporting space. It's a tool that I believe that fractional CFOs and CFOs use in addition to other similar tools such as LiveFlow. But I said that Profit Stash is different than Fathom HQ in a number of ways. One, it's Profit Stash is tailored for emerging business needs. We're bridging the advisory gap. So, fractional CFOs I've spoken with have told me that Profit Stash is just not sophisticated enough for their needs. And, really Profit Stash is geared toward the gap between do-it-yourselfers and pre-fractional CFO businesses. So we're really niching in between that point where a business really ought to take an integrated look at their financial, sales, and marketing data and base their strategy on this integrated data set. But they're trying to do it on their own, and they're not necessarily financial people who are trying to do this. And so we're bridging that gap when a business needs to move into this more sophisticated stage, but they're not at the level in terms of revenue where they can hire a fractional CFO or other person on the financial team. Profit Stash operates off of a goal-driven strategic framework. So Fathom HQ is primarily focused not on setting financial sales and marketing goals directly, but it's geared more towards analyzing and visualizing existing financial data. So with Profit Stash, the app just doesn't work unless the user first sets financial sales and marketing goals that are interdependent. Then and only then can the user analyze and visualize progress toward their financial sales and marketing goals. As far as comprehensive strategic planning, so traditionally CFOs may not have been really deeply involved in the sales and marketing data tracking. They're usually focused on financial reporting, analysis, and planning, though these days that line may be blurring. That said, Profit Stash integrates financial data with sales and marketing metrics. And so we offer a more holistic view of a business's health and their potential. So this integration is really crucial for aligning different aspects of a business's goals and their strategy. And if you look at an app like, say, Fathom HQ or LiveFlow, they're specifically they're not specifically designed to look at the marketing and sales data as it ties back into the financial results. as far as actionable insights for decision making. So Fathom HQ provides excellent data visualization and reporting for the financial side. Profit Stash takes it a step further by offering actionable strategic advice, strategic insights. So we don't just present data, we interpret it in the context of a business's goals. And we provide clear guidance through AI as well as HI, human intelligence, on about what steps we might recommend that the business takes. So that way the business leader can feel more confident and make quicker decisions that result in stronger cash flow and higher levels of profitability. So that said, I think that if you compare Profit Stash to existing alternatives, we will be compared to existing alternatives. That's only natural to try. If there's something new, to try to relate to it based on what people already know or are familiar with. But those existing alternatives are typically historical data reporting and visualization tools. So, with Profit Stash, I'm not trying to create a new category, although maybe it turns it into a new category. But it seems really clear to me that, especially with the emergence of AI, that it's important to expand our thinking in terms of what financial and business intelligence tools should offer. Clearly, AI is being integrated into a lot of business and financial tools. I'm just looking to include HI as well as AI, include AI as well as HI into tools that are in this niche between going beyond do-it-yourself into this pre-CFO, pre-partial or fractional CFO range. So, I'm a believer that if we can, bridge this gap successfully, then it makes the business leaders more informed, and better collaborators with other people on their team, including the people on the financial, sales, and marketing teams. So, anyhow, this email from Jana and then me taking time to think it through really gave me tangible insights into what makes Profit Stash different from a tool like Fathom HQ. And one other question that Jana asked that I want to talk about is, she asked, how is your offering 10x better than, say, Fathom HQ? And I said that better depends on the stage and the needs of the business and who's on the team. So I couldn't really answer whether Profit Stash was 10x better. But what I can confidently say is that Profit Stash is 10x different, right? Because we're 10x different than all the financial analysis and reporting tools I've been able to research. And I've been researching these since beginning to put together the minimally viable version of Profit Stash years ago. And, for some businesses, that 10x difference between Profit Stash and these other reporting tools wouldn't make a difference. But for other businesses, that 10x difference could make all the difference. So I think that there is definitely a place for Profit Stash in the world. And even though I don't have any new users of Profit Stash or new trial users at this point, as you'll see in the outcomes, here are the outcomes so far. As of today, no new potential leads today, no new influencer introductions or connections, no new influencer meetings scheduled, no new trial users, and no new monthly recurring revenue, and no new trial invitations. I'm still strongly optimistic that it's just a matter of continuing to move forward and to make connections with bookkeepers, make connections with influencers, and keep talking about Profit Stash to bookkeepers and bookkeeping agencies. And I do think there's a place for Profit Stash to fill this gap that I've identified in the marketplace. So my activities for tomorrow, which would be Sunday, January 28th, is to plan out the next week, to block out my schedule, put blocks in my schedule for LinkedIn cold outreach, for going through the program. I'm in week 3. I'm in week number 3 of a 120-day startup program based on the book Running Lean. It's run by Ash Moria, who's the best-selling author of the book Running Lean. And I also need to block out time in my schedule to start producing video shorts. My production team has been emailing me, asking me, hey, you ready for us to get started? And the answer is I need to give them material for them to work with. So that's the game plan for the coming week. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll give you a report for day 21 in just a little bit. Bye for now.